So Jamaica is expected to be impacted by Beryl by Wednesday. And even as thousands of Jamaica braces for the impact of this pending storm, this from the head of the National Work Agency.
While drain cleaning is tremendously important, I did make the point early on that incidences of flooding should not be necessarily confused with lack of drain cleaning, because it is the capacity of the drain that ultimately determines whether or not flooding occurs.
With all due respect, Mr. Hunter, this is like telling the nation that water is wet. This is a 50-year problem that is yet to be solved. And though I understand clearly what you're trying to say, intention and execution, well, goes hand in hand. Instances of flooding, he said, should not necessarily be confused with the lack of drain cleaning. But the real question that we should be asking is, has there been any significant cleaning or maintenance prior to now?
So some of the areas along the coastline we look at, we went to the Copper Drain out in 8 miles, where we would have seen the sandbar backed up the drain.
Among the locations that we are giving attention is the Sandy Gully, the lower section of the Sandy Gully.
I've been alluding to this gully. I wrote to NWA from as back as September of last year, and I wrote to them again February of this year to clean the gully.
Also, we looked at a recurring issue right at Harbour Drive and Sir Flozier Glasspool Boulevard, where the drains would have, where the block drains would have resulted in extensive flooding.
Every single solitary year around this time, we have the same problem, and the same overarching narrative continue to prevail out of these ministry bodies.
Nonetheless, we started our drain cleaning activity in May. Each constituency was voted a minimum of $1 million.
Now, not trying to shift blame, but I have to say that we, John Public, is not blameless in all of this. Because the truth is, we're nasty.
Interestingly, we see a lot of household debris, be it chairs like your sofa, we see fridges, stove, washing machine, and all of those stuff. So we implore our residents to be mindful when you dispose of your waste from your home, because these same waste end up in our drains and it affects you.
We're nasty and we need to take accountability. Too little, too late shall be our cry. But in that same breath, what I will say about garbage disposal is the fact that, sure, you can tell me not to litter and dispose of garbage in the gullies and in the drain. But what framework is being put in place to prevent me from doing so? And quite frankly, there has been none. People are going to put the garbage where them see are fine to be convenient, and that's just the reality of the situation. But beyond that, people, let's take heed.
The current projection is that on passing Jamaica, the system is likely to be a Category 2 hurricane, and that means extremely dangerous winds could cause extensive damage. It's nothing to scoff at. It's nothing to be complacent about, because it is still a serious and dangerous situation.
And I know that we like to jokingly say that Jamaica, the blessed nation, the land of wood and water, and we will be spared. But based on the damages done by Beryl in the other Caribbean countries,
Jesus Christ! National infrastructure, water, electricity, and telecommunications are at risk of being compromised. But providers have indicated that they are ready to respond in the aftermath.
You're free to leave and move around. Please do so with caution. The roads, for the most part, are clear, but that does not mean you won't find isolated instances of debris or lines down.
We have just over 40 houses with some kind of damage or roof loss, or minimal report there would have been roof leaks, but most of it is damage to houses and roofs.
So be safe out there, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll keep you up to date on all things happening in Jamaica. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel for it's free. Jeez, All right, later, people. Bye.